Hello everyone! In today's video I'm going to be talking about a new hobby that I discovered called Pixel Mosaic by Pixel Hobby. Now I saw this on the downloadcrafts.ie website and it looked like something that I wanted to give it a shot, so I put two in my basket and they arrived maybe 2 days later, and here it is. I finally have the product that I can share with you today. So I actually already did one, but the filming wasn't very good and the footage came out bad, but I wanted to show you anyway what it was. It was a little fox keyring, and hopefully this time it was much better. Now, the Pixel Hobby, this is a kit that contains everything that you need. I would recommend though that you get a good pair of tweezers. You don't have to buy one. If you have one that you use for your eyebrows, I suppose that'll work as well. Here's the picture of the little fox one that I absolutely love. It came out so cute, and this is how it looks when it's finished. So the kit that I have here that I'm opening for you is the keyring kit. In the kit is everything you will need to complete this, but as you will see, I have quite a lot of beads left over to be doing another one. So there aren't any instructions, but there is this very cute little pixel pattern that you can use, and this is how the finished completed image looks. Then you also get your pegboard. This is the medallion size, although you do get other sizes much bigger than this, but this is the basic medallion one. You can also get fridge magnet kits as well. Then there's a little chain that goes inside of your keyring, and you get 3 of these pixel boards. Now on this kit, the best thing that I actually like is that they're numbered, so if you want to order more, then you just have to look at the number that's on the back of them, and there are actually over 300 colors. Now on this little piece alone, there are 140 pixels, and you just use the tweezer and you pluck them off and put them on the board. There's no need for adhesive or ironing or heat or anything. They just click right onto the board, and once you finish your picture, they don't really come off. So you get 3 of these little color bead sets in a kit, and yeah, each kit has 3 of these little bead sets. So now I'll show you how I do it. The tweezers do come in very handy. Now they do recommend that you put the picture underneath and then place the coordinating colored pixels right on top of them. But I kind of winged it and went without this, although later on I do make a few mistakes, so I probably should have done it that way. Now there are over 300 colors, and there are bigger kits, so if you're thinking this kit is for kids, think again. You do get bigger size pixels. These are actually the very small ones that I think would be much better suited for kids, but this kit is lovely for a stocking filler, or perhaps gift bags, or if your kids are having a party, you can get a few of these packets and it'll keep the kids busy for a while. It's sort of like Lego, but it's also like, it's a bit of mix of everything. Fused beads and diamond painting. But what I do enjoy is there's no adhesive needed or any heat, and everything you need is in this kit. And then you can go much bigger. So if you're thinking about trying something like this, and the cost is amazing, it only costs about €2 something with change, and Downlands Crafts has loads of different sets, and apparently I heard they got new sets coming in, and they do ship worldwide, which is amazing. Now for the price of a cup of coffee, you can get a kit like this, and this kit took me about 15 minutes to complete. I'd say for a kid it would probably take about 45 minutes to an hour, but it was 15 minutes very well spent. And if you're thinking about trying something new or just want a little quick hobby, everything you need is in the kit. And if you do enjoy it and you find that it is for you, you can order larger kits. Actually, if you get those websites where they pixelate a picture, you can make a pattern of anything. Or if you have a cross-stitch pattern, and you can buy the bigger pegboards which clip together, and you can get these packets of pixels separately that you can buy the colors that you want and coordinate them. Or you can buy a completed set, which I think I'm going to do. I'm actually got my eye on a frangipani set, which I'm very interested in. So the 2 components are the pegboard and the pixels. Those are the only things that you're actually going to have to buy. Like I said, they do come in bigger sets, and some people have done amazing things. So you can go with the sets that they make, or you can make your own picture. And you get 140 of these little pixels on each little, perhaps grid, I think you should call them. Now what I love about this kit is, number 1, I love that it's numbered, because I have had kits in the past where the threads weren't numbered, or I've done the diamond painting kits where the little beads aren't numbered, and when you finish with a project you sit with all these beads you don't know what to do with. Well, with this, you just keep them and order them again as you need them. So I love that it's numbered. I also love that all the little pixels are together on this card. So when you finish, you just put them all back in the plastic and you're done with it. You don't have pieces falling all over the place or getting stuck under the carpet or walking on them at night barefoot. I've done that before with beads. I love how everything fits into a little packet and put away. And the thing about this kit is, if you bought another one of these medallion boards, there's actually enough pixels in this kit to make 2 of these. So if you do plan on buying one of these kits, I recommend throwing another one of these medallion boards with a chain in your cart, because you're going to be making more than one. And it's a lovely introduction, a way to start something new. If you don't want to invest in a big craft, because I know what it's like starting a new craft and you're investing all this money and you're not sure if you like it or not, well, I mean, this is the price of a cup of coffee and you got a beautiful handmade item when you're finished. So for the price, that's the most important thing, and this is definitely worth it. And so start a little kit like this. If you don't like it, you have a keyring. If you do like it, you can always order more, and you're going to have tons left over to do another project. So I'd say you can get 2 projects out of this one pack, although if you are creative, you will have a lot more beads and you could perhaps make 3. So because I bought 2 kits, I have now 2 sets of different colors, and if I add them together, I can make my own. And think about the possibilities. Think about making a large pegboard with your name across it, or a lovely quote, or a saying, or a Bible verse, or whatever verse that you follow, or perhaps as a gift. I want to make one and put it in my craft room and have it as a little board on the wall, so I'll definitely be doing that. I speeded up here because this was going to take too long to sit through. So I really think this kit is great value for money, and it has everything you need in it. I would recommend definitely use the tweezers. I did do the first kit without the tweezers, and it's similar to eating spaghetti without a fork. You're gonna do it, but it's gonna be messy. So get the tweezers. And everything that I've mentioned today you can get via the downlandcrafts.ie site. All the links will be in the description below. You can see all the different colors they have, all the different boards, all the different designs. They have beautiful little patterns that you can choose. And it's great for kids. I think it'll keep them busy for a long time. Good for hand-eye coordination. And yeah, if you're perhaps interested in, you can do the larger projects. I'm definitely going to be doing a larger project. So now I did use some putty and press this down the table just for the video to show you so it doesn't move around a lot. Now, that being said, I did make a few mistakes. I don't know if you'll be able to notice them, but at the end when I was looking at it, I saw some things were off. I should have probably put the pattern underneath like they suggested. So actually using the tweezers that I used, I just prized a few of the beads out, and these beads will not move around. Once the kit, I was very concerned about maybe the beads falling out, but they're not going to be falling out. They're really pressed in there. It's very much like Lego. But although I did make a few mistakes, because I have that very pointy tweezers, I was able to prise them out and then just put the proper beads back in. As you can see here, I did this in 15 minutes and it was time very well spent, and I love this little key ring. I'll actually put it on my bag or with my keys, or it's a lovely way to start something. I think with so many crafts nowadays, they want you to invest a lot of money, and then after 2 or 3 attempts you figure out it's not for you. So having this little kit with everything in it, it's a lovely introduction, and I think it also stands as a good marker for this company, because they're confident enough to sell you something on a small base, knowing that later on you might want to go into something bigger. Because how many times do you feel like you've invested in a craft, and a few times, and then after you finish a craft it's not for you, and you're sitting with all these supplies and you've spent so much money on it and you end up feeling guilty? Well, with this kit, you just buy this little kit for €2 something, and then you do this kit and you're finished. You have a beautiful keyring and there's no commitment. But they're so confident in their product that selling you the small kit, they know later on that you're going to want something bigger. So they have tons of different designs on their site as well. Cute little key rings and magnet sets, and I've seen some people do amazing stuff over on Instagram. I saw someone did the whole Simpsons cast. It was unbelievable, and it's a lovely community to be part of. So personally, I think this kit is wonderful. I will be doing more of it in the future. It is something I want to keep up, and I definitely recommend to get one for yourself, or if you have a friend, get one for yourself and a friend. And if you do shop from downlandcrafts.ie, just put a couple of them in the basket, even if you're going to buy stamps or something else, because it definitely is worth it, and it's something cute and an extra that you can always come back to later. Now as you can see, I'm finished my craft, and look how many pixels I have left over. There are tons. As you can see, I can make 2 more, I can make another keyring, plus I have left over if I need for another project. And it all stores back in this tiny little container, so I just pack them up, and any loose beads that might have, although they don't fall off, I was pressing hard on one and it did come out, but you have to press quite a bit of pressure to get them off, so those beads aren't going to be rolling around all over the table. But as you can see, I just slide everything back in the little container with which it came, seal it closed, and then if I want to do it again another time, it's all in one place. I don't have any big machinery or bulky equipment or tons of markers or something. I just have everything in that little packet. And here's the fox kit as well that I did. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out downlandcrafts.ie, and I will see you in my next video.